Marvel Comics is home to some of the most powerful characters in comic book history, ranging from mutants to gods. Among these great heroes stands Thor, the god of thunder from Asgard, who possesses divine strength and unmatched courage. Facing Thor is the Omega-level mutant, Magneto, who is often believed to have the power to challenge this god. Magneto, one of the most powerful mutants in the Marvel Universe, possesses absolute control over magnetism. But with this power, he can manipulate almost any metal in the universe, including Uru, the material that makes Thor's legendary hammer, Mjolnir. This has allowed Magneto to move the mighty weapon of the god of thunder on multiple occasions. Thor, the son of Odin, the powerful king of Asgard and Gaia, the goddess of Earth, combines the strength of both worlds, making him the greatest protector of both Asgard and Earth. But before we dive deeper into the analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Magneto has the ability to manipulate magnetic fields on a planetary scale. He can alter the course of rivers or cause natural disasters like floods and other phenomena, all stemming from his magnetic powers. This ability also allows Magneto to affect living organisms at the molecular level by disrupting the iron in their blood. Although Magneto is a formidable foe, Thor has never gone all out against him, so the outcome of a full-scale battle remains uncertain. In their first encounter during the Silver Age, Mjolnir, Thor's enchanted hammer, initially proved ineffective against Magneto. Thor's strength rivals that of Hulk and Hercules, and he has the power to destroy planets with his devastating blows. He has also lifted the Midgard serpent, whose size far exceeds that of Earth, showcasing his extraordinary might. Thor has demonstrated his endurance against ferocious attacks from beings like the Celestials and even Odin, which highlights his exceptional durability. Additionally, Thor can create protective force fields when needed and control all natural elements, including fire, water, earth, and air. With divine power, he is the source of the strongest storms, yet he also possesses the ability to grant life through ancient Asgardian magic. Thor can also manipulate souls and even reality to some extent. One of Thor's most powerful moves is the God Blast, a strike that has killed the Midgard serpent and even harmed Galactus when he was in his full power. Thor also possesses incredible resistance, capable of defeating an entire horde of barbarians with a single explosive strike. Magneto, one of the most powerful mutants and the first major enemy of the X-Men, can manipulate metal and magnetism on a cosmic level. However, Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, is not ordinary metal but imbued with magical powers, making it not so easily controlled by Magneto. Even though Magneto has faced and defeated Thor along with the Avengers during the Bronze Age, these battles did not significantly affect the status of the God of Thunder or other superheroes. Thor's power and storm-controlling abilities can easily overpower Magneto even without Mjolnir. Remember, Thor once channeled his full might into a single God Blast to push back Galactus. These attacks would undoubtedly put Magneto in an incredibly tough situation. While Magneto has faced the X-Men many times and demonstrated his superior strength, his magnetic powers would face significant challenges when up against the God of Thunder. Magneto can perform a wide range of feats with his magnetic powers, from controlling all metal materials to shaping or manipulating them at will. Thor, on the other hand, can occasionally access the Thor Force or Odin Force, an unlimited source of divine power from Odin, and later passed on to Thor. When granted the Thor Force, Thor becomes one of the most powerful beings in the entire universe, possessing numerous abilities capable of altering reality. With this power, Thor can easily shake even the toughest opponents, making the showdown with Magneto even more intense and challenging for this top-tier mutant. Magneto can block Thor's lightning-based attacks, but what many fans often overlook is that Thor's strength doesn't solely rely on lightning or Mjolnir. While it's true that Thor frequently channels his lightning powers through Mjolnir, he also possesses many other superior abilities. There is no way for Magneto to manipulate or block Thor's God Blast or even the Thor Force, as both are far stronger than ordinary lightning. The only way for Magneto to stand a chance in this confrontation would be to keep his distance, fly away, and defend cautiously. He could try to dodge or deflect any objects Thor might throw at him. However, if the battle shifts to a confrontation with Hulk, Magneto would have to rely on long-range tactics. He could wait for Hulk to expose a weakness, then counterattack with ranged strikes targeting Banner's vulnerabilities, or try to bury Hulk under debris. But even if he could do that, there's no guarantee that Hulk's incredible healing ability wouldn't neutralize the attacks Magneto might unleash. And it's uncertain whether Hulk, being as strong as he is, would even feel the effects of Magneto's powers. Magneto can lift around 190 pounds, a figure that isn't particularly impressive when considered purely in terms of physical strength. However, Magneto's strength doesn't lie in his muscle, but in his ability to control magnetism. He can manipulate any form of energy within the electromagnetic spectrum, though most of his power is focused on controlling magnetic fields. However, using too much power could drain Magneto quickly, leading to a loss of control or severe weakening. Therefore, Magneto's physical limitations are a weakness, and he could genuinely benefit from the supernatural physiology that gods possess. Thor, thanks to his divine Asgardian physiology, can lift over 100 tons, and his physical strength far surpasses most beings in the universe. Thor is not only one of the strongest Asgardians in terms of muscle power, but he also has unmatched endurance to complement his strength. With both divine blood and the power inherited from Odin, Thor has immense physical strength and stamina. Gamma. Magneto can fly using his ability to control magnetic fields, and while floating in the air, he is much faster than when moving on the ground. By manipulating the Earth's magnetic field and gravity, Magneto can reach speeds close to orbital velocity. However, his power is not unlimited, and when his energy depletes, he is forced to land, making him more vulnerable to attacks, like Magneto. Thor also has the ability to fly, and when using Mjolnir, he can achieve speeds beyond the speed of light. However, it's important to note that Thor's speed isn't limited to when he's flying even on the ground. The God of Thunder is extremely agile. In comparison, Thor is much faster than Magneto, both with and without Mjolnir. Although Magneto is one of the strongest mutants, I can imagine Stormbreaker slicing through or deflecting anything Magneto throws at Thor. Even if Magneto could create powerful attacks, I doubt Eric could cause enough damage to truly trouble the God of Thunder, who possesses far superior durability and strength. Magneto often relies on magnetic shields and force fields to protect himself in battle. His offensive capabilities are terrifying, but his weakness lies in his lack of physical endurance and inability to heal. Meanwhile, Thor possesses near-immortal endurance, immune to most damage and weapons. Thor can survive injuries that could destroy entire planets, and he doesn't age as fast as regular humans. Subscribe to our channel, it helps us a lot, and you'll get to watch amazing videos every day. You are the best. Thank you so much. However, the energy drain needed to achieve this usually comes from multiversal entities. Very few people can challenge Magneto. He doesn't need to touch the ground to fight, and any metal the Avengers use can become a deadly weapon in his hands. Yet, Thor has his own advantage even if Magneto could control or redirect Mjolnir's flight path. With Thor or Hulk drawing Magneto's attention, the other would have a chance to strike. No matter how strong Magneto is, he still has to face two forces that can largely bypass his mutant abilities. Magneto is an extremely intelligent man, and it is this genius that makes him so dangerous. He hasn't only achieved incredible scientific feats, but has also used them to develop advanced technology. Magneto has created artificial beings, turned humans into mutants with superpowers, and even controlled minds through genetic manipulation. Beyond that, he has designed spaceships and aircraft powered by magnetism, as well as robots and devices capable of nullifying mutant abilities. Meanwhile, Thor also has an immense amount of experience. As an ancient entity, Thor has fought in countless battles and truly understands the art of war. Though not known for his scientific intellect like Magneto, Thor is a master of strategy and military tactics. While Magneto is limited by human physiology, he remains a battle-hardened warrior with decades of experience facing terrifying threats. But Thor, who was born to be a warrior, has led numerous wars alongside Odin, and in that role, he's been an unmatched leader in combat. Despite Magneto's incredible power, he still cannot break the bond between Thor and Mjolnir. This means that Magneto has no ability to seize the hammer or separate it from the God of Thunder. Even though Captain America doesn't need his iconic shield to be a threat, the fact remains that Magneto's strength lies in controlling alloys, which change over time. However, I don't think Cap is truly a significant threat to Magneto. Magneto has already defeated the Avengers, and if this took place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU, the result would likely be the same. With the original Avengers team, Magneto could easily control their weapons and equipment, from Black Widow's guns, Hawkeye's arrows, to Captain America's shield, Iron Man's armor, and even Thor's hammer and Mjolnir. Magneto can manipulate metal to an extreme degree, and if his power is pushed to its limit, he could even affect the human body due to the magnesium content within them. This could mean he controls Hulk, or more simply, he could use nearby metal objects to bring down the Green Giant. If he wanted, Magneto could even create massive fissures on Earth's surface and trap his opponents in them, leaving them in a very disadvantageous position. Magneto's abilities in some cases seem limitless, as he's depicted controlling materials that aren't entirely metal, like Captain America's vibranium shield. What Magneto can or cannot manipulate with his powers is always shifting and remains a topic of much debate. Thor, the mighty God of Thunder, is renowned for his superhuman strength and exceptional combat abilities. He doesn't just rely on divine powers, but can also use magnetic forces to amplify both his strength and durability. Thor has even subdued Hercules, a god with strength equal to his own, using overwhelming power. This makes one wonder if Magneto could do the same to Thor. Magneto not only possesses the power to control magnetic fields, which he manipulates as easily as breathing, but he also has the ability to control electrical energy. Magneto's powers don't stop at manipulating magnetic fields. He can also control many other forms of energy, such as light, radiation, electricity, microwaves, radio waves, and even gamma energy. Though these complex manipulations require more effort, with his superior intellect and latent potential, Magneto is fully capable of executing them. Magneto's magnetic power makes him a formidable opponent even when facing a mighty god like Thor. As Thor has now reached the pinnacle of his power, becoming the All-Father, surpassing even the terrifying strength of his father Odin. This makes him one of the most powerful entities in the Marvel Universe. In the past, Odin had faced off against Thanos, and the Mad Titan did not have the advantage in that battle. With Thor's new status and power, he would undoubtedly be a terrifying threat to any enemy, and this is where Magneto would begin to face greater challenges than ever before. That said, Magneto could still seize the opportunity to win, especially when facing Hulk. While defeating Hulk would be incredibly difficult and risky, Magneto could use clever tactics. The best way to win would be to use his ability to hover, keeping a distance out of Hulk's reach. Magneto could hurl everything at Hulk, from cars, buses, trains, or even heavier objects, using surrounding metal tools to inflict continuous damage. Another strategy would be to drop massive structures like a stadium on Hulk's head to throw him off balance, or Magneto could even try to use Mjolnir, if he could control it, to deliver a critical blow to take down Hulk. But no matter which option he chooses, Magneto would have to fully employ his intellect and magnetic powers to deal with the unstoppable destruction that both Hulk and Thor could unleash. As you can see, Thor holds the upper hand in almost every aspect of the matchup. Thor is stronger, faster, more durable, and has better combat skills and abilities than Magneto. Magneto would quickly run out of power and be forced to surrender, unable to conjure his strength any longer. The two have fought one-on-one in the comics before, and Thor has overpowered Magneto, draining him of his strength. Who do you think would win in this battle? Let us know in the comments. What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching, and that's today's video. We'll stop here for now. Thank you so much.